The art of losing. Losing, perhaps the one thing we spend our entire lives trying to avoid. We fear losing time, losing people, losing control, losing ourselves. But what if losing isn't just inevitable, but necessary? What if, instead of resisting it, we learn to see it as an art? The paradox is simple: the more we cling, the more we suffer. The tighter we hold on to something, the more painful it is when it slips away. And yet, loss is a fundamental part of life. We lose childhood to adulthood, illusions to reality, old versions of ourselves to growth. Every gain requires a loss, every beginning requires an ending. But here's the strange beauty: loss is not just destruction, it is transformation. The tree loses its leaves in autumn, not as a tragedy, but as preparation for something new. The river does not resist losing its water to the ocean, it becomes part of something greater. The caterpillar must lose itself entirely to become a butterfly. We see loss as defeat, but what if it is the gateway to wisdom? To lose a belief is to gain clarity. To lose a battle is to learn resilience. To lose an attachment is to find freedom. Perhaps losing is not about emptiness, but about making space. Yet, we fight it. We mourn what was, fear what will be, and overlook what is. We are so afraid of losing that we forget to live. But what if we approached life differently, not as something to grasp, but as something to experience? What if we accepted that every loss, in some way, is an invitation to grow? In the end, we will lose everything: our youth, our certainties, even our own existence. But maybe that is the final paradox: the only way to truly live is to stop fearing loss. To lose is not to be broken, it is to be reshaped. So, instead of asking, how do I avoid losing? Perhaps the real question is, how can I lose beautifully?